It'll come out of the box looking just like that. So you'll get 2 outside panels, 2 side panels for the other sides on both sides. And what you want to do is you want to match up the base lettering with the base lettering. You just stick them in here like that into the groove. If they become a little difficult, I just use these holes as thumb holes to press it down in there. But if you ever do have to use a little bit of force on it, you can turn it over and take a hammer with a rubber handle and tap it all along here, or a wooden block do just as well. Anything that's not dark that doesn't leave a mark. And we'll put the other panel on, facing outward in the groove just like that side. Same thing. Now this one's going to be a little difficult, so I'll just turn it over. And it's going to go together. Sometimes they don't, and this is where you'd use the hammer to put it together.
Just remember, doing it while the whole display is laying down is a lot easier. Do not try doing it while the display is standing up, because you're going to run into problems.
On the floor, on a work table like I'm using. Now then you put the next panel on, just like you did the bottom. So you just, there we go. Just line it up, press it down in there, and you just work your way down. You don't have to start in the middle, because that'll create a problem. Once you get to a point like this where you got a problem, you just start where it's all the way down and just tap it like I'm doing. Not very hard, and you'll feel it go down in there. Now I laid the other side, I just laid it on that panel. I didn't put it in the groove or anything. We'll get to that later. See, I'm not hitting it very hard, and you'll feel it go in there. And you can flip it around. I always try to flip it around, so I start at the seam end and work my way down to get it started. Don't press on it too hard, because you'll crack the panel. And once again, I get stuck in the middle here, so now you'll get little shavings like this, and that's no big deal. There. And that's the way the panels are put together on a 96. Display. And now I'll leave it like this. This is your top end where the flowers are. Your logo goes at the bottom. So when you open your other box that has the base in it, you'll end up with a base that has no label on it. That's the top. That goes on the very top. And you'll pull out in your packet, you'll pull out your black screws, your 3 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch, I forget what they are. And what you do is you'll put them in here.
Let me show them those holes. There's 4 holes.
4 holes.
Do not use the center hole, only the 4 holes around the perimeter.
And just, you line them up, and there'll be holes on the end here. These little tiny holes here. And that's how you line the screws up. And normally what I'll do is I'll put the top 2 in by hand, just twist them in there enough so that it'll hold it. Kind of line them up like that. And you can tighten them down now if you want. I try to put them all in before I tighten it down. Like that. And I just get them started, that's all I'm doing. And you can use a electric drill, battery operated drill. I've got an electric one with a regular drill bit, a Phillips head drill bit. You don't have to get them super, super tight. Snug them up. Like that. Like that. Now, you can do this two ways. You can do this, I'm going to do it on the bench so you can see how I'm putting the screws in on the base part. But you can also stand it up on its top and use a ladder to do this. Same way. It's a little bit easier that way if you want to get up on a ladder. But what I'll take is, I'll take the other piece that has the bottom label on it. And this indicates that this faces outward. And you've got 4 little holes right here. You want to make sure they're facing out. Then you got your regular big screw holes here to go into corners of the panel. So you'll take your other 4 screws, black ones. You'll do the same thing you did as the top. Do the big holes. Line it up. Get it started. That one started.
It's exactly the same size as the table, huh?
Yep. And then you just tighten them down the same way you did the top. Everything's the same as the top to this point. Like that. Now, this is the part a lot of people get confused about. You take 4 of the screws that are in your packet. You'll have a packet like this, and you'll use 4 of the 12 that are in that packet. The other 8 will be used to put your logo and your mirrors on, but these 4 here, you'll take the other part of your base, and with the wheels out, you'll have a pilot hole right here. Big pilot hole, and you'll see inside there that plate has a small hole there. You want to line one of those small holes up with one of these small holes here, and you use a small screw
straight through the pilot, okay?
And just run it through the pilot hole.
Can you see it? I cannot see it. I'm sorry. With the video,
it moved. And I just line it up with that one hole. Just like that. Now, you have to rotate the whole thing around and line it up. And then you got to turn it. This is a little tricky. But you're looking for that next little hole, and you want to line it up with that pilot screw hole that's already in the bottom. Okay.
I'm holding it. You can let go, I'm holding the base.
Once you get 2 of them in, it becomes really easy. And you just rotate it around to the next hole. And everything from here on out should line right up.